and welcome back to Pitch Perfect. In the last video we talked about transcribing a song. In this video I want to talk about how you hear a song. Singers and musicians have to learn to hear layers of sound, and it's not always easy and it's not always natural. It really depends on how we've been brought up and what sort of listening skills we've developed, and it can vary hugely amongst students. So to try and quantify hearing, a singer or a musician needs to learn to hear layers, multi-layers of harmonics. And that can be really, really difficult. If you've got a song, for example, that's got a really dense layer of musical instruments, it's really hard to just level all of that out and find how you, as a singer, place yourself in that density, because that's essentially what we're trying to do. Musicians will lay down a feel, a melody, a harmony, a combination of rhythms at a particular tempo, and it's the singer's job to fit their voice into that landscape and sparkle on top of it, because essentially that's what's happening when you have a singer in a song. So a singer has to listen out while they're transcribing to how the music is being played, because that's going to be their bedrock, that's going to be their foundation, that's going to be their pedestal. And you need to be very sure-footed as a singer. You need to know where you need to be, whether you need to be soft or loud at that particular point, and also get a feel for how the instrumentation is supporting you or not supporting you. There are songs that have arrangements which can be incredibly supportive for a singer, because practically every instrument is playing something about the melody that helps you keep your position in the song. But other songs don't offer that kind of support at all, and singers can really, really struggle with those songs because they are left basically to learn all of the melody in the body as much as possible, or with very few clues in the orchestration or the accompaniment to be able to hang their voices on. So how you hear a piece of music can make an enormous difference to the way that you are able to learn how to sing, how to place your voice in that piece of music. I work largely with backing tracks, and the one great thing about backing tracks is that they're always going to be the same. So whereas with live musicians, any one of those musicians could change something slightly about how they're playing what they're playing, and it can be enough to rebalance the feel of a song. Obviously, it's going to be ideal to be with live musicians, because that kind of nuance in the musical landscape is fantastic for a singer. It really makes a singer learn very, very quickly when they have to be constantly listening out for tiny changes that may be coming from the live musicians they're playing with. And it's what makes live music. It's that little element of the unknown. But with backing tracks, it's an excellent way to be learning, because they are consistent. You can listen to them over and over again, and you can transcribe your lyrics, as I said in the last video, but you can then also use the opportunity to simply listen to what is happening in that track. In the introduction of the track, is your melody being played to you? What instrument is playing the first note that you need to sing? Are there any clues in the first part of that music for you as a singer? You need to hear that. You need to understand what the instrumentation is doing and whether or not there's anything helpful for you. You need to be able to clap out the rhythm, understand how the rhythm is being played out, and also listen for the tempo. The heartbeat of the song is the tempo. I will do another video on the difference between rhythm and tempo, because it's important for singers to understand, obviously. But the pace of a piece, how fast or how slow it goes, is the tempo. And when you're listening to a backing track, sometimes there are differences in tempo in certain sections of the song. So that's another thing that a singer is going to be listening out for when they're just listening to the music. Does the music speed up? Does the music slow down? Does the music stop? Am I supposed to sing across that? and how many beats does that happen for? What do I need to be aware of when I'm placing my voice in that soundscape? There are many other things that singers will listen out for. They should be listening out for opportunities to maybe vary their ornamentation in their voices, if it's that kind of a song that allows for something like that. There are key changes, for example. Are there any key changes, and do they happen? And where is the song modulating to? Is it modulating up or is it modulating down? So listening, hearing is a hugely essential skill, and when you employ that while you are transcribing your song, chances are you are not just going to pick up on the melody that you have to sing and the lyrics that you have to sing, but you will actually be picking up on a heck of a lot more that will be incredibly useful for you when you come to put it all together with your teacher. I hope this has been helpful. I will be doing more videos coming up on things like rhythm and tempo and ways in which you might be able to elevate your musical technical nous by maybe doing a few simple exercises that'll help all of that kind of come together in your head. All right, send me some questions if you've got any of them, and if they're questions that I can answer in a video, I'll answer them in a video, or I'll just answer you. Bye.